What's up, everybody? Noah Kisser back here for another episode of Noah Kisser Live. I've been doing Noah and Kyle Live. I've been neglecting this show, unfortunately, so let's get right into it. We have a lot to talk about. I have a couple of reviews to get to right about, in about 20 minutes. I have some buddies come to join me to talk about all the news topics, so I'm going to fly through reviews as quickly as I can. So the first review is going to be for a brand new horror movie that's making its rounds in the festival circuit. It had its test screening premiere up in Cleveland. The director flew to Houston to a film festival in Houston, and now I have received a screener for it. So let's talk about the new horror film, Meat. After a night of drugs and debauchery results in a fatal overdose of an underage gay man, an innocent bystander is left to take the blame. Upon his release from prison, the guilty party becomes the focus of an eccentric killer's revenge. This one stars Cody Steele, George Tootie, and Roger Connors as the director and co-writer. So here we go. Meat is a brand new LGBTQ horror movie centric on gays. So this is a movie that is going to get a lot of hate for reasons. So here we go. This movie is not all that bad. This is not a massive budget film. This isn't a big industry Hollywood film. This is a small indie horror film that was crowdfunded. This movie is not all that bad. There are moments in it where I think there could have been some moments shaved, but everybody in this movie is freaking phenomenal. It is a little overly long at 2 hours and 10 minutes. I thought a few scenes easily could have been shaved off, but the cinematography, particularly the score, play an important role in here. There are moments in the movie where you sit there and you're watching it and you forget that it's an indie movie. The shots are so beautifully selected and beautifully shot with the score that plays such an important character in the movie that this movie feels like a Hollywood production. With that being said, there are moments within the cinematography and lighting editing choices that made me feel just uncomfortable. I didn't enjoy it as much because there are strobe effects, particularly when there are lights, or there's one that really got on my nerves, where there's these, I'm not going to try and go into the scene. There are characters that just pop up continuously on screen. It's like a strobing effect with the lighting and the fading of the characters. That got on my nerves, but the kills make up for that. The kills do not shy away from anything. There are multiple instances where you see blood, gore, and they just pull no punches. And there's a lot of nudity in this. If you thought that there was a lot of nudity, which I haven't seen it yet, in 28 years later, I'm told that this movie is that movie is very gratuitous. And this movie, and I can say because I've seen it, uses it in an instance where it really feels necessary in the setting because there are shower sequences. There are scenes where people are supposed to be naked compared to, oh, look, there's just a guy with his wiener hanging out for no apparent reason. I.e., let's try and think of one. Wanderlust, where there is a nudist on there that added almost nothing to it besides maybe a couple of laughs. This movie really delivers. I enjoyed Meat a lot, and I did get to talk to Roger Connors along with Kyle. That review will be up tomorrow, so check out that review. Sorry, that interview will be up tomorrow, but check out Meat. Meat is a very low-budget, crowd-funded indie horror movie made up in Cleveland, and I enjoyed this movie an immense more than I thought I would. I'm not simply a horror guy, but this movie works. Check out Meat. It'll be making the festival rounds very, very soon. Check your local film festival in your state, in your city, and check it out. It did win a couple of awards in Houston, so check it out. I'm going to end up giving Meat a B. I did enjoy this one, and I highly recommend you check it out. So, now let's go into the next review. The next review I have for you guys is another movie that I got a screener for. This is a smaller, independent movie as well, but I've been looking forward to this one for a long time. This is a small indie dramedy called Pools. And Pools is all about this character who is trying to get her shit together. She is about to get kicked out of school if she doesn't go to class this upcoming Monday. And now her and her friends basically just decide to go pool hopping in their college town. And this has a great cast with Mason Gooding, Odessa Azan, and Ariel Winter. This movie delivers. This movie delivers. And why does it deliver? Well, it's only 99 minutes and it doesn't feel overly long at all. This movie is beautifully shot, where there are moments where you're just sitting there and you're connecting with our character in Kennedy, our lead character. Her life is going downhill after the sudden passing of her father. She is skipping all these classes, and there's just moments where she doesn't care anymore. And when they go pool hopping, there are moments here where there's legit good romantic chemistry and friendship chemistry, where they're just holding each other together and really connecting with each other, because a lot of these people don't know Kennedy. She's a newbie on the campus. There are multiple characters here. Now, one thing that I will say I have to give a big praise to is the beautifully shot and well-written movie. However, there are a couple of moments where it feels overstuffed and not a lot of character development, particularly with Mason and Ariel's story here. It's a sweet side story, but there's moments here where you could have just added more to it. And with it being sweet and you getting sucked into these characters because they are the most well-known characters, one, because of Ariel Winter in Modern Family, The Chaperone, multiple other things, and Mason Gooding being in the past two Scream movies, I think you could have added a lot more to this script to make them secondary characters, to make their characters feel more important and maybe suck you fully in. And they do suck you in, but the more you know the characters, the more you're sucked in, if that makes any sense. It's a beautifully shot film, and there are moments where we take a deep dive into the character of Kennedy. And there's a moment also that I'm not going to try and spoil, but there's a character that tries to rob the house that they are staying in, and they connect because you see his character throughout the whole entire film. And the more you see him, the more you're not really understanding why he's doing it, but it's the whole reason of why he's doing it and why they're connecting that makes sense. They both feel lost. They don't know what they're doing, and they're just connecting on a deep emotional friendship, maybe eventually romantic level. Pools is a very well done, low budget drama that I highly recommend you see. It goes wider in theaters, I believe September 5th. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it comes out wide September 5th. It is playing remotely in Chicago. I believe there's a showing in Tampa soon. They're showing in Toronto. And go to Toronto. If you haven't seen the movie in Toronto yet, go to the Light Box, because I believe it's playing there over the next couple of days. They just had an Academy screening, and I will be talking to the director and writer Sam Hayes as I am I'm doing the show live. I am currently planning a interview with him tomorrow at 6:30. Or is it 4:30? 4:30 or 6:30. But anyways, Pools will be available in theaters on September 5th. And I highly recommend that you check it out, even if there are some moments where a couple of side characters don't feel very fleshed out, but you are so sucked into their story and to the character of Kennedy that you're cheering for everybody. There's just one particular character, and it's the character that likes Mason Gooding. I can't remember her name off the top of my head, but she just feels kind of lost. She's lost in the movie, because she has a purpose, but the purpose is kind of just stalemated. And with that being said, I enjoyed Pools. Check out Pools in theater September 5th, and I'm going to give Pools an A-. So there's my reviews for that. I do have my first guest, and I'm going to have him join me for a review. So before we go there, I will bring in one comment. Hello, Jay. Great to see you.
Hello.
You haven't been on an episode of this show in a while.
I think the last one was for Deadpool and Wolverine, I want to say.
Yeah, a proper show. The other ones have just been regular old hangouts. So, since you're here a little bit early, I would like you to join me in one or two reviews.
All right.
Oh, we have one more. Welcome in, Mike.
Hey, it's my dude.
What's good?
What's good?
I'm going to have you guys join me for a review that I was going to do before you popped in. So, what do you say we talk about the new horror movie that just came out to VOD last week, House on Eden?
Oh.
It's a mixed bag for sure. So, were you
Yep.
guys really into this movie? What were your thoughts on this film in a quick, like, 10-second spurt?
I might go first.
You can go ahead, man. I'm just
Okay.
texting my mom.
Okay.
Hold up. I'm having internet issues too.
Again. But yeah, I thought it was all right. I mean, I didn't hate this movie. I didn't love it. Like for like the first like half hour or so, maybe like the first 45 minutes, I was like, oh God, this is rough. And then when it got to like the last like 10 minutes or so, I was like, okay, we're actually starting to pick up steam here. It's like once they get to the house, that's when it's like, okay, now we're actually starting to pick up steam. Like, but nothing really happens in the movie though until like the last 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm. So let's go into this a bit deeper. House on Eden stars two very well-known TikTokers in Chris and Selena. And their videographer, Jay, go to a house on Eden. However, it's their journey. It's their whole journey to get there. And once they're in the house, that's when all hell is supposed to break loose. That's not what happens, though. This movie is not about that. There are moments here where I'm just sitting here watching and nothing's happening. The script is pretty piss poor. It didn't feel like there was a script. It kind of felt like off the cuff a little bit. All improv. And if there was a script, this was the worst script of the entire year. Because I didn't stay through the end credits if they said it was written by. This is supposed to be found footage, paranormal investigating. And the last 10 minutes, I get why everybody likes it, but doesn't it feel completely different from the entire rest of the film?
Yeah.
It takes a tonal shift that makes no sense because I think that we can go fully into spoilers with House on Eden.
Yeah.
The ending happens right about where Selena gets possessed. That's where I was like, okay, we're starting to get a little bit creepy. We're getting into the horror aspect. And then the ending happens. Who wants to go into the ending of the movie?
I don't know what to say about it.
Let's just say this. Chris, basically, how do I describe this? Okay. Chris basically turns into a cult leader.
Yeah, that's right. The cult leader.
She joins a cult. Jay and Selena wind up dead. There's no rhyme or reason. There's no reason for there to be a cult. Why did she join the cult? And it felt very low budget. After we got to the last 10 minutes, it turned very low budget. Already, this isn't made for $30-40 million. This is probably made for maybe $1 million, $2 million tops. And even that's too much. The ending to me makes no sense.
Like, how did she freaking how did the clan stuff like really come into play?
If I had to, from what I took from the movie, it was she got possessed and then she was pregnant, which it had to do something with the cult, like with her being pregnant, and she just became the leader through that. She was just like the vessel for a spirit, but it wasn't really like well told in the movie. I looked up
well put together,
an article. I looked up an article afterward, and that's kind of what it said. But
I don't know. I just didn't really like the way that they utilized that.
I mean, they don't explain it, but I like the idea of it.
That was a nice idea, but only an hour and 19 minutes. It could have been fleshed out a little bit more. Give me a bit more story with that and expand upon it instead of just the last 3 minutes of her. Boom, she's in a cult.
Yeah.
But House on Eden right now is probably the worst movie of the year to me. I think it's the worst movie of the year. But I have yet to see Fixed, so that might fix that. But
War of the Worlds.
Boo! Wow, what a pun!
I refuse to watch War of the Worlds just because I've heard it's that bad.
Man. It's hilarious.
Dude, if you watched House on Eden, then you got to watch War of the Worlds.
All right, so let's go into the news topics. First up, we're going to go into the viral dog horror movie. Good Boy is going wide after a viral trailer. This movie was basically going to go in just a couple hundred theaters. And now we are going wide. It's going to open in, I'm going to guess, probably 2,300 theaters. Wide is a little bit less. But IFC is now going to put this in theaters. Have you guys seen the trailer, and what do you think about this going wide?
I fucking love that trailer, so I can't wait to see it.
I did not watch the trailer, but just from what I've heard about it, I'm sold.
Well, lucky for you, we're actually going to watch the trailer.
All right.
Because I have not seen the trailer, and I want to see what all the hype is about. I saw this, I'm like, IFC, it'll be on my AMC Plus at some point. But now it went viral because you know dogs. So let's take a look at this.
I thought for a second I was like watching one of those rescue shelter ads. The actual movie kicks in. This shit gets fucking creepy.
I guess I'm next. I should never have come here.
God, fucking same day as Shelby Oaks.
Dude, we got a stacked weekend on October 3rd.
Yeah.
Which we will go over in just a little bit. Good Boy hit over 2 million views for just that trailer on YouTube and millions more on Instagram, Facebook, X, TikTok, everything else. Why do you think this went viral? And why do you think they actually think that this could make some decent money?
I mean, you got dogs. So
it's a unique concept for a horror movie. Like a horror movie from a dog's perspective that dogs can supposedly see ghosts. Like, that sounds fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And with the runtime it has, this is going to be a quick in and out. This is only running at 72 minutes.
This kind of seems like, I think the reason why it's going viral is, like Mike said, the unique concept, but it's also like good marketing. So,
well, not to mention too, the festivals it's premiered at have been like they've been raving about it. So,
like at South by Southwest, like particularly that they marketed in the trailer.
Yeah.
So let's go into something that's in theaters right now, but it's also on Netflix. Having not seen the film, I have no interest in it. I'm not into the K-pop scene, but a lot of people are. K-pop Demon Hunters tops the U.S. box office. So
crazy.
Still now the #1 movie on Netflix. Why do you think they didn't put this in theaters first? But also, why do you think it topped the box office?
I think it's probably because of how well the film was received for one, and then also how many people like watched it on Netflix. That's why they were like, and I think people were like listening to the soundtrack constantly, like on Spotify. So they were like, yeah, because of how much people love this movie, we're putting it in theaters.
Mike?
I don't get the hype. I don't know. I'm not at all part of that crowd. I don't get the hype. I thought it was just fine. I don't know. If you're gonna do something like that, why the fuck didn't they do that with Mitchell's versus the Machines, which is 1,000 times better than that movie?
Well, I'll tell you why.
Well, I know the main reason why, like, because Mitchell's versus the Machines came out during COVID.
Mm-hmm. But
I mean, it came out in 2021, so
it was still during COVID.
Yeah.
So
right, but it was after the lockdown had kind of lifted. Like that's
Mm-hmm.
after Mortal Kombat came out, after Quiet Place 2 came out. So kind of, but not really.
I'll tell you why. It's because of the soundtrack. It's the same thing as Wicked with the sing-along screenings. If you have a sing-along screenings, some of these were a sing-along screening. So if you're a sing-along person, that's why it happened. But these were also
I don't
not
think that's. I don't know if that's really the
everything.
reason why, but yeah.
But
'Cause I don't know, because the Wicked sing along didn't really do numbers necessarily, like more numbers than the original, and also
Mhm.
like the Minecraft Block Party or whatever did no numbers, like no one went to go fucking see it. So
and that's because they waited way too long. With this, they were smart. They went, we have a lot of hype around this. So it opened at almost $20 million, $19.2 million for a Netflix movie in theaters. But let's be clear. If this opened next week, it would do nothing. It would do less. There was nothing new out in theaters that was going to make a splash.
yeah,
so
This was the perfect weekend to do it because Weapons was going into its third weekend. Superman was already in its seventh. And as much as everybody loves original movies, Honey Don't, regardless of anybody's thoughts on the film, it wasn't going to make a big pop at the box office anyways. This movie only did well. One, because people saw it on Netflix, but also it's the sing-along version. Now, do you think that this can lead Netflix into finally giving movies chances in theaters? Put something in theaters maybe once every 3 or 4 months, because now this is $19.2 million they didn't have in their pockets beforehand with zero marketing.
this maybe could be their chance. Like to actually finally give some of their films at least one chance to go wide into theaters.
I'm not saying that some haven't. They've
I mean,
done
yeah, but I mean,
select ones.
like there's
But
been select
one.
ones before. Like there's been like, you know, Hitman, and there's been like Glass Onion. Like those went to select theaters before they hit Netflix. But I'm saying like more wider releases, because every single one that has gone to theaters has always been a limited release.
Mm-hmm. Now, just imagine this. Imagine what would have happened with something like, oh, I don't know, Red Notice. That went to theaters, The Rock, Gal Gadot, and Ryan Reynolds. And it did go to limited theaters. My Cinemark, about 30 minutes south of me, got it. And it did pretty solid there. But The Irishman only went because of Oscars. Marriage Story almost went a little bit wider, but Oscar push. I think that Netflix should really get out of this, because now, yes, you have the number one movie at the box office. Congratulations, but you had no competition. The movie that made $4 million less has already been out for 3 weeks. But you got to give them credit. At least they're putting something in theaters. They said no theater releases, ever. And now we're getting this. I think that's very interesting, because I'd like to see something like, I don't know, the new Knives Out movie in theaters.
Yeah,
That would be nice.
I think they're planning for that one to go into theaters.
That, but also the Narnia movies. It's already been reported that will go to IMAX. So if that goes to IMAX and that sells well, or they see some tracking numbers that's starting to indicate that, they might go a little bit wider with that. Narnia, the first one made a big splash. The second and third one, they made money, but they just continuously went down in quality and box office.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But there's that. Sticking with the box office. Something happened this past weekend that is something we don't see often now. Superman crosses $600 million at the box office. This has been the first movie of the entire year of the comic book genre to reach $600 million. Why do you think that this movie made it, but Thunderbolts and everything else did not make over, what, $500 million, $600 million when they should have? Why did Superman, instead of, say, the Fantastic Four or Thunderbolts or Captain America?
There was way more hype surrounding Superman, and plus you have James Gunn's name like attached to that. So I think like a lot of the hype surrounding Superman was the reason why it made so much money.
Not only that though, but there was like no homework attached to it. Where like, you know, Captain America, you had to watch like 7 different fucking movies and shows just to catch up with it. Thunderbolts, kind of the same thing. Fantastic Four, not really sure what was happening there, but Superman is a fresh universe. There's nothing carrying over from anything else. So,
well, and plus Superman's a popular character, so
exactly, yeah. But so were the Fantastic
Four.
But like, I think the reason why like Fantastic Four and like Thunderbolts bombed. I mean, I'm not trying to like be negative about those two because they're both excellent movies, but I don't know
people
why
are
people
burned
are
out
sick
on Marvel.
Yeah, that's the reason why people are just so burned out on Marvel.
I would also say that Superman had a little bit of a hurdle too, because it had to go over and win a lot of people over. If you didn't have this movie look any good, if that first trailer looked like shit, everyone would have went, oh, fine. But they waited over a year and a half since the last DCEU. And now this is the first one in the James Gunn verse. Do you think that if there would have been something ahead of this or connected to it, it would have made more money than $600 million?
No.
I don't think so.
No? Now, This is the important question. How does Supergirl do? Since Superman made $600 million, and yes, it all depends on a trailer and everything else, but based on just this, my reaction in my theater, they lost their shit when she came out on screen. And yes, all the spoilers, bullshit. If you haven't seen the movie yet, it's already out to rent and buy. You can get it on Vudu, Amazon Prime, anything. When she came out, everybody just exploded. Do you think that this is going to do the same amount of numbers? And what do you think is going to be next for them?
I think it could do like about the same.
I don't think it's going to reach as high, but still, it could probably do pretty well.
Yeah.
And considering with crypto being hers,
this is true.
Yeah, I mean,
that I guarantee you that dog brought in a lot more people than they expected to.
Just kids, yeah.
Yeah.
But this next topic is one that I think is going to be very interesting. I think I'm one of the only people who's not even predicting this, and I have my quick Oscar predictions after this. And I want to know your guys' thoughts on this one. I'm going to show you guys. Variety Best Actor predictions. The Rock is going to get a Best Actor nomination, they say, for The Smashing Machine. Before I show you guys who they have on there, based on the trailer alone, do you think that The Rock is in line to get a nomination at this point in the year?
I think so, yeah. I mean,
even watching the trailer,
I'm a lot of standout performances, so it would make sense.
I mean, even watching the trailer, I'm like, The Rock is definitely going for the Oscar for this one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, before we go into this, Luke, I need to ask you, who was the first person in the group chat when Anora was announced that it was going to all these festivals, everything surrounding all the awards? Who's the first one to say that Anora is winning the Best Picture?
That'd be you.
It was the first movie where I went, that's going to win the Best Picture. Long are the days where a slow period piece, unless you're Oppenheimer, because that had a lot of other stuff in it, where The Brutalist was number 2. That was the number 2, and Conclave was 3. Long are the days of a 3.5-hour period piece, slow burn movie win Best Picture. This is what they say are the top 5 most likely spots as of right now. We have, of course, The Rock, but Jesse Plemons in Begonia, they think is the most likely person to get a nomination. And then a movie that I've heard nothing about, zero buzz, Wagner Moura and The Secret Agent from Neon, Oscar Isaac for Frankenstein, and Timothée Chalamet for Marty Supreme.
Huh.
I see 2 of these. I see Plemons and Chalamet. Oscar Isaac, I hate to tell you, it's the Frankenstein movie, no doubt will be a good movie. It's going to be beautiful to look at. But it's not going to be an Oscar player unless it's a cinematography. I don't think
Del Toro, man. Del Toro.
You can't really
is
doubt
one of his
Guillermo del
last
Toro. I
movies.
mean,
Well, all 3 of his, or not all 3, 2 of his last movies were huge Oscar contenders, one of which being Best Picture winner, the other of which being Best Animated Feature winner. I think it's going up there.
and then he had Nightmare Alley, which was a pretty good contender for the Oscars that time.
Yep.
This is true.
So
So
I never doubt Guillermo del Toro.
I always forget that's a Del Toro movie. Nightmare Alley.
And
well, it is a
we have
remake, to be fair. So
Right. Yeah.
and we have to see the movie first. But they also have the Best Supporting Actor. Stellan Skarsgård for Sentimental Value is the most likely. Adam Sandler for Jay Kelly. Jacob Elordi for Frankenstein. Paul Mescal for Hamnet. And Aiden for Begonia.
all right. I honestly would see. I definitely do see Sandler for that one.
I see Elordi and Sandler. I don't know about the others because I have no clue what the other.
Well, Hamnet, there's nothing out for it yet. We just know it's going to TIFF, and when it goes to TIFF and it's in the competition, I think that's where you kind of gotta just pay a little bit of attention to it. But let's go over some quick Oscar predictions that I've made on the Award Expert app, which is my favorite app to use. These are low quality, grainy photos because I couldn't clean them up, but at least you can see them. So first up, we're going to go over the top 10 for Best Picture, and I'm going from 1 to 10 in the regard of I think that they have the best chance to get a nomination, not to win. The movie that I think has the best chance to get a nomination and win is Sinners.
Yes, sir.
Wicked, For Good, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Avatar, Begonia, Springsteen, Sentimental Value, Jay Kelly, and Rental Family. Is there anything that I am missing off of that top 10 that you would bump off for anything?
Did you say Smashing Machine?
No.
No, we didn't have Smashing Machine on there. I would have put that one up there too.
Yeah.
Okay. What would you take off of there?
I have no clue what that Rental Family movie is, so probably that.
That is that's the Brendan Fraser movie where he is renting himself out to be anything. So it can be a kid, a boyfriend, a husband, a brother, anything. And if you haven't seen the trailer, that looks like an Oscar contender. And it looks like he's really shooting for that Oscar, and it's coming out in the sweet spot. It's coming out about Thanksgiving time frame. And then it'll probably open wide later in December, I'd say.
I'm trying to see. Can you pull the options again for a second?
Yep.
Take off.
Honestly, as good as Springsteen Delivering from Nowhere looks, I don't know if that one's really going to be like the big Oscar contender to like be nominated for Best Picture. So I probably would take that one out. In all honesty, no disrespect, but
yeah,
I think the Smashing Machine looks more Oscar contender type movie than Springsteen does.
I have a feeling that I'm going to take off One Battle After Another because after everything I'm hearing, the only thing going for it is Leo DiCaprio and the script. The direction isn't anything special. The supporting players aren't going to make a big splash, but we'll see when it comes out next month. The next option is Best Director. Sinners, Mari Supreme, Sentimental Value, Begonia, and One Battle After Another. What do you think has the best chance here to not only win, but what would you take off to give a nomination to?
Well, from what you said, take off One Battle After Another. I don't know what to put in though. That's the only thing.
That's the problem right there, dude.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you what the options would be according to everybody on the app, and some of them are a little bit nuts. Some of them are very nuts. Let me pull this up here. So there's mine. Just talking about yourself.
The funny thing is about One Battle After Another, from what you were saying, my one of my friends went to go see a test screening of it, and he said the direction, the performances are awesome. The script was lacking, though. So it could be the other way around. I don't know.
Who knows?
So right now, the only three other options as of right now that have a high chance is Jay Kelly, which I don't see happening.
No.
Hamnet, and they're only saying that because of Chloe Zhao. Chloe Zhao wouldn't have won the best actor. Sorry, the director Oscar if it wasn't a slow year.
Right.
Or the shit out of me. I'm sorry.
And it was just an accident, which I've heard from festival runs that's a best picture contender, but I'm not putting anything out there because I've heard no buzz about it. Nobody in the space is even thinking about it. But there's those. Next up is Best Actress. This is one where it's very mixed. We have not seen anything of Sentimental Value, but we have Wicked, The Testament of Anne Lee, After the Hunt, and Hamnet. These can be very interesting picks here. So who would you take off and who would you put in so far? Just for actress.
I mean, you know my 2 cents. Take out fucking Cynthia.
But who would you replace though is the question.
Let me see. Look, you can go ahead. I'm just looking.
I'm trying to think here. Like,
I can tell you who the most likely one is. The likely one that I'm hearing is a tie between Emma Stone and Jennifer Lawrence.
I was actually going to say Emma Stone for Begonia.
Jennifer
But we
Lawrence.
also saw
So I think
what's J-Law in?
She's in a movie. I believe that's her one with Robert Pattinson called Die My Love. I believe that's an A24 movie. So
okay.
I believe that's the best option, but test screenings happened and they are solidified, real screenings that everybody has said it's a good movie, but it's not going to be an Oscar player. So, going a bit further here, with the best actor, Timothée Chalamet. Of course, I have to put the big three in here. Timmy, and Jesse, and George Clooney. I don't know about Springsteen yet or Rental Family, but it's Jeremy Allen White's year. I mean, this is his biggest chance to be up for an Oscar, and this might be something like A Real Pain, where they might just say, hey, you've had a great career in a TV show, and he gives a great performance in a small in a film where he makes his big splash in the theater. But what do you think?
I think Jeremy Allen White makes a lot of sense just because he's won like 3 times for The Bear. So
yeah,
I think that makes a lot of sense.
Well, he's had 2 big hit TV shows. Because remember, he was on Shameless.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Shameless and The Bear. So like the dude's been at it for a long time.
So this could be an early legacy award, but I really don't think so. I think your best shot as of right now, it's probably going to be, I'm going to say...
Oh, you clicked the wrong one. There you go.
I'm going to say if I had to take one out, it would probably be White, but I'm hearing nothing about Centers for Actor. That hype has died down for Michael B. Jordan.
Which is bullshit.
I don't know why.
I think it's mostly just because of the lineup here. And Jay Kelly is screening soon, and everyone who has seen a screening of it has said that George Clooney is phenomenal, but Adam Sandler's just that much better. And I've also heard that Clooney is playing the same character that he won his supporting award for. It's basically him playing George Clooney.
All right, but if we had to I was gonna say actually, Mike, go ahead.
All right, hear me out with this one. Denzel for highest to lowest. I know it's not getting a whole lot of buzz. Denzel was fantastic, though.
But I was gonna say, out of the ones, if they do get nominated, out of the 5 that you have listed, Noah, who would be your pick?
My pick to win as of right now?
Who would be yours?
Okay. I think that there's 2 scenarios here. The most likely one is Timothy, because he's been chasing it. He's in a bit of a race for it. And if they think it's his time, if they think that this performance is better than any of his other ones, and it's the best performance he's ever given, then maybe. But Jesse Plemons is the one I'm hearing the most about, and he's given performance after performance after performance, where the Academy has just shoved him out and not given him any recognition whatsoever. So if Begonia is as good as we're hearing it is, if it's as good, if the direction is there, and Jesse Plemons is fucking great, then I think that that's your most likely option.
Yeah, I was gonna say because my pick would have been Jesse Plemons.
As of right now, from the newest trailer, Murray Supreme looks like it's probably going to be number 3 for the best picture, just on the trailer alone. And if it goes with that, with how close he was to beating out Adrian Brody last year, I mean, he beat him out at SAG. And if anybody was going to give Brody that award, it was going to be the SAG members.
Right.
But going on a bit further here, animated feature, this is a given here. We have Zootopia 2, Elio, Arco, K-pop Demon Hunters, and the one I think has the least likely option of even winning or being nominated, Ninja 2.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that won't be nominated, but the problem is, what else would we nominate if that wasn't there?
There's other things coming out, because last year we barely knew anything about Flow, and Flow came out of almost nowhere almost nowhere. Now, if you follow this like we do, then we knew about Flow, but the general audience didn't even know about Flow. I think the most likely option to even win is, of course, Zootopia 2, because let's be honest, everything else in the category that could get a nomination is not Oscar worthy. Those snobs there, when they look at it, will not even care.
Right.
Like, bring
We're
up
all forgetting one big one. Smurfs.
Oh yeah,
I'm
Smurfs
out.
will win the fucking best picture. Smurfs will win the best picture.
Bye, Luke. Maybe after Razzies it will.
I fucking hate you, Mike.
There is one. There is one that I'm hearing a little bit of buzz about. And it's from Sony, and it's called Scarlet. So Scarlet could take the place of Naja 2, which made a big splash overseas. It became popular because it became slightly... Was it really popular here? Not really. Not really.
No.
Nobody knew about 1. Nobody cared about 1. It became a big thing because the second one made almost $1.9 million overseas. And then it came to
Billion.
theaters. Yeah, billion, almost $2 billion just in the overseas market alone.
So,
But
I don't get what the fuck the movie even is. So funny. Of all movies to get that high of box office, is like,
yeah.
Who knows?
Okay.
Best Supporting Actress. For a nomination, Ariana Grande, Io Adebri, Gwyneth Paltrow, Elle Fanning, and Laura Dern. Who would you take out, and who would you put in?
Well,
I know Mike's
Ariana
answer already.
Grande.
Yeah, I fucking knew that.
No way.
No, she's not going to win it. The narrative's gone.
Oh, yeah. This is for best supporting.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, shit.
And as of right now, I've heard of I think I've heard of 2 more that could, and one I believe her name is Inga. She's from Sentimental Value, so she could take out probably Io, because After the Hunt isn't getting anything so far. Very few people are even talking about it after that fantastic trailer. And then the other one is Emily Blunt in The Smashing Machine, but
I honestly would take out Iowa and replace her with Emily Blunt. If I'm going to be honest.
Would you be fully surprised if The Smashing Machine maybe gets 3 nominations? 3, and that's it. Or 1. 1, which would be
honestly,
for the makeup.
It's already quite a bit just for A24, because you know their track record, for whatever reason.
Mhm.
It's just like they don't get any fucking nominations. Which is
But-
stupid,
But I mean, for everyone saying that this is a big player, 3 is not a lot. 3 is like that should be a screenplay, actor, and picture. If I'm being honest with you, I don't think The Rock even gets close. I don't think it gets a picture. I think the best option is the makeup.
Well, again,
If he's nominated and it wins the makeup, then The Rock could win it.
but again, we'll like fairly judge on it once the movie comes out.
Exactly.
So
If the movie is great, then I'll change my tune. But as of right now, I'm saying that The Rock is probably not going to get a nomination. Supporting actor, I'm sticking Adam Sandler all the way up top, and Andrew Garfield, then Stellan, with Jeremy Strong and Delroy Lindo as my final pick.
all good ones. I don't think there's one I'd really take out, honestly.
Who do you see as the best chance to win for right now?
Best chance to win, probably Sandler, honestly.
I've only heard amazing things about him, so yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd probably say Adam Sandler.
And then original screenplay and adapted screenplay. These are fairly certain as of right now. The past two of the Knives Out have been nominated and they haven't won. It will get a nomination. One Battle After Another, I'm probably going to take out. The other ones, I'm fairly certain, besides Rental Family. Jay Kelly, Marty, and Sinners are pretty much locked in there for original.
Yeah.
Adapted, I've heard nothing but great things about the script for Hamnet, Begonia, and Springsteen. One Battle After Another, I've heard from Mike the story was lacking, but I've heard from other people that it worked for them. So we'll just see what happens right now. We will see.
Yeah.
That will take us into our second to last topic, and our second to last topic is about the Emmys. I've seen a couple of these shows. Mike has seen one or two of them. So let's go into the Emmy predictions as being speculated by the Hollywood Reporter. The Hollywood Reporter always does a will win and should win. And if you haven't seen it, then we will just keep going. So, best drama series. Best drama series kind of feels like one where there's a bunch of different ones here that could win. For the drama series, the nominees are Andor, The Diplomat, The Last of Us, The Pit, Severance, Paradise, Slow Horses, and The White Lotus. Out of those shows, who do you think could win, and who would you pick?
I haven't seen a single one, so I couldn't fucking tell you.
I couldn't say either.
Right now, they are saying that
really
Severance.
Consensus on it.
I was honestly going to say the one that is probably going to be like the main pick is going to be Severance.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really even know the consensus on any of those shows. So
Okay, then we'll just throw that away, and I'll do that on another show.
All right.
But let's move into the fall movie preview. Fall
All right.
movie preview is going to take us pretty much all the way through the rest of the year, because I'm not going to leave out the month of December, because fall is all the way through December 21st. And if people don't like it, they can suck my ass. I don't care. So let's go here. We're going to start off with this week, because there are a couple things coming out. Going all the way back up here, it did a nice jump. I love when it works. I love when it does that. So, this week we have Caught Stealing, Jaws, and The Roses are the wide releases. Are you guys looking forward to either of these?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Caught Stealing is the one I'm most looking forward to. I hope my theater plays it, but my theater will be playing The Roses, though, for sure. Like, I know they're playing that for sure, but I really want them to play Caught Stealing.
I mean, I'm definitely looking forward to Caught Stealing. Probably going to go see Jaws. I don't really know what to expect with The Roses, honestly.
I mean, I saw the trailer for it in front of the Phoenician scheme, and I was like, that does look pretty funny.
I mean, yeah,
It looks pretty funny.
I've had it in front of a couple of movies, and it just looks fine.
Going down here to the big week, September 5th, we have Conjuring: The Last Rites, Hamilton, Twinless, and The Threesome. Which one are you guys looking forward to the most out of those four?
Well, I mean, if I would see the re-release of Hamilton, like, that's for sure. Conjuring Last Rites, I do not give a shit.
Twinless is the only one I'm really even interested in. I could give less of a shit about Hamilton.
The one that I think everybody should see is Pools, a small little indie that I got the chance to see. It opens wide in theaters on September 5th. Check that out. It is well worth it. I think it's probably the best independent movie of the year so far.
All right.
We have a lot more to go, but it's well worth your time. If anybody does the Fathom events and wants to sell your right nut for a movie ticket, go and see The Breakfast Club 40th Anniversary Edition.
They lowered their prices for them, so
I'm gonna have to freaking. I'll have to convince my parents to take me to see that on the big screen. I freaking love The Breakfast Club.
I went to go see Ninja Turtles through the Fathom event. That was normal price. Luke was saying, what movie was that? It was
Skill House.
Yeah, Skill House. That one was
Skill House was normal price for me.
There was one other one that I saw recently.
Wasn't it?
Price too.
Was it Texas Chainsaw?
Yeah, that one was also normal price.
I was thinking Texas Chainsaw was normal price.
Yeah. All right. Going down here to September 12th, I know that Jared is jumping at the hip for this. Demon Slayer. Whatever the fuck that is. Chemo Compo, I don't give a fuck. The Long Walk is the one I care about.
The Long Walk is easily the... I think, honestly, the more and more I think about it, I think that's my most anticipated for September.
Now, does anybody in this room give a shit about Downton Abbey?
I'm intrigued, honestly. That trailer was good.
Okay.
Hey, Spinal Tap 2, though.
I don't know, man. I haven't seen the first one, so...
I'm looking forward to Spinal Tap 2. The first one is fucking hilarious, so...
I don't know, but The Long Walk, though, that's the one I care about the most, though, for sure.
Yeah.
One thing that nobody knows anything about yet is the new movie that is going to make a small splash, but it's not going to be up for anything. It's The History of Sound, and it's only because
the new movie
cast members.
I heard you say movie. I was like, the fuck? Oh, yep. Movie.
The movie.
Movie.
It is the movie. Yes, it is. It is a movie about a movie, and
it's the scary movie.
Movie.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of a Fathom event, we do have The Sound of Music celebrating its 60th anniversary. Congratulations to that.
Classic.
Yeah.
Hey. Okay. From time to time, I switch with my most anticipated for September because I saw the trailer for him in front of nobody too. That looks fucked up, but in the best way possible. But honestly, that looks fucking good.
Big Bold Beautiful Journey looks great.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I mean, Big Bold Beautiful Journey. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited for that, but him, dude, that trailer, fucking hell, that was crazy.
And then The Lost Bus looks fun, but that's it. It looks like it's fun. It could be a shitty Apple movie, or it could be like, say, F1, Killers of the Flower Moon, where they actually put something into it.
Or The Gorge.
I've heard
The Gorge.
Some people saying that could go up for awards, apparently. So,
no idea.
See. We'll see.
Like, I've heard McConaughey is like really fucking good. So,
yeah.
Speaking of Oscars, we have Steve here. This is not going to go up for anything, but it does have Cillian Murphy in it, and it's going to be in theaters September 19th and going to Netflix October 3rd. So at least they're doing a bit of a small Oscar push for it. It's not going to be probably more than 150 theaters.
Steve.
I am Steve.
This is the one I'm nervous about. I'm nervous about this one. One battle after another. The Strangers Chapter 2. And then going wide, we have Gabby's Dollhouse.
I did see that trailer. That looks fucking awful.
And guess what? It's not going to make dick at the box office.
I don't even know what the fuck it is.
I'm just going to say thank God my theater will get one battle after another. Thank Christ.
And I know that Gavin is jizzing over The Strangers too.
Oh yeah.
He's thinking about it and he's like, oh my God, I need to see that.
But me and Mike, one battle after another, dude.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it a lot more.
Here.
But yeah, one battle after another looks really freaking good though, dude.
Going down here, to October, The Smashing Machine and Shelby Oaks, along with Good Boy.
And an Enemy. Daniel Day-Lewis's movie.
Yep. I think that might be going limited, though, and opening wide later.
I think it might be a couple of weeks until it goes wide.
Yeah. Besides Shelby Oaks, are you more likely to see The Smashing Machine or Good Boy first?
Good Smashing Machine. Probably because my theater won't play Good Boy. So that's why I'm thinking my theater will play The Smashing Machine. Because, I mean,
I'm seeing all
The
three.
Rock and also, like, you know, dramatic sports movie from A24. So, I mean, my theater's more than likely going to get that since they got the Iron Claw. So
My theater ain't going to get dick. So,
Yeah.
I mean, hey, your theater's getting weapons. So,
yep.
I'll give it credit for that.
Oh man, Tron.
I don't give a fuck about Tron.
It looks good. I don't know how to feel, though.
But
trailer looks fucking sick.
if I'm being honest with you, the movie I'm most excited for that week is If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. I'm hearing nothing but great things about it.
I'm excited for
I've
Roofman,
heard good things.
honestly. I'm excited for Roofman.
That
Looks pretty funny.
I've seen a lot of promotion for Kiss of the Spider-Woman. I have no clue what the fuck it is.
It's basically, I will spoil it for you. J-Lo's great. The story's not.
Have you
Okay.
seen it?
Basically what I've heard.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I've heard that it screened all the way back in January. And back then, everyone was screaming, Jennifer Lopez is winning Best Actress. I'm like, you just saw it. You just saw it. It's barely done. No, it's not. No, it is not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm more excited for Roofman, honestly. I mean, Tron looks good, but I'm still mixed on it.
There's Luke.
Here we go.
Black
Phone 2.
Oh, well, this is a hell of a week right here, though.
But just wait. It gets better.
Black Phone 2 is my most anticipated for the rest of the year. So
Frankenstein.
Yeah,
Goes
Frankenstein, Good Fortune, After the Hunt.
And then we
Dude,
get
everyone's
down to
favorite Pets on a Train.
Pets on a Train. I wonder what that's doing. Oh my gosh, they have to go and steal some nuts and try and smuggle them into the town of who gives a fuck, Japan.
Man,
that sounds like the nut job.
Theater already has a fucking poster out for this movie. It's like, why?
Really?
Out front. It's like it's
Out
not coming out for
front?
another 2 months. Why
That's
is it
not
out
front?
front?
Out front?
Yeah.
The fuck?
And I know you're there night one for it, man. You're
Oh
there.
yeah. You know it.
Oh
You
yeah.
know it.
Yeah, he totally is.
Night one.
Oh, yeah.
But I have a feeling you might be wanting to do a double feature of Black Phone 2 and Frankenstein. Am I right?
Quadruple. Actually, no.
I don't do like a triple feature, honestly, with Black Phone, Good Fortune, and After the Hunt, because you guys know my theater would not get Frankenstein.
Yeah. Man, I would do those 3, Frankenstein and Blue Moon, because Blue Moon's fucking. I'm pretty sure that's Richard Linklater. So
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I'm surprised that's not going for more of an Oscar push.
Nobody's quite seen it yet. So
Right.
that's why we haven't heard anything about it yet, and it's not going to a lot of festivals. If you don't have a festival run, they kind of just take you off of there, and I'm sure it was submitted, but it's just not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
October
Mortal
24th,
Kombat.
we have 4 big ones here. 4 big ones. Mortal Kombat 2. Regretting You, we might not be interested in it, but
I think it looks good.
the Colleen Hoover fans, we saw.
I mean, they got a real life couple in the lead roles. I don't know.
Yep.
And they're fucking cute. So like, I don't know.
Will you be going to see it?
Honestly, yeah. I mean,
If
it
my
looks
mom wants
good.
to see it. If my mom wants to see it, I'll go see it with her.
Springsteen, yeah. Springsteen.
I mean, it's as far as like Colleen Hoover movie, like adaptations, it's got to be better than It Ends With Us.
Yeah,
It's got to be it.
I don't know.
But
It's
even
the more
then-
and more I think about it, like it doesn't sit well with me, dude. It's not a very good movie.
But
Yeah.
even then, we all thought that Mortal Kombat. What the fuck did I just say? No. I'm looking at it here. That Borderlands was going to make more money. then It Ends With Us.
Yeah, that went the other way.
And I was in the theater, and I'm like, boys, my theater is not getting Borderlands. And you're like, what the fuck? Everyone's like, get it. It Ends With Us. And I sat there, and I'm like, well, this ain't gonna make dick. Then it came out, and I went, I got it.
And then we went and saw it, and it fucking sucked.
And Bone Lake. I'm hearing nothing but glowing things about Bone Lake.
I really want to see Bone Lake.
That one, I want to say that premiered at Fantastic Fest last year, and I tried going for a screener for it because I was doing the online access thing, and I never heard back from anyone. Mm-hmm. Fuck you, Fantastic Fest! I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Fuck you for your prices too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Going down here.
Chainsaw Man, who gives a fuck?
Begonia.
That'll go limited, and it'll probably go wide at Thanksgiving weekend.
I can't wait for that one.
November. This doesn't have a poster yet. This is going to be for a limited run in theaters. It's called The Christmas Ring. I gotta be honest with you, I like both of the lead stars here. And Benjamin, who I've heard is like a complete dick, and Jana Kramer. I like him. I have no interest in seeing that in theaters. But Predator Badlands.
Oh, yeah.
And Die My Love.
And
Cinema Value. And Nuremberg.
I mean, Predator Badlands, dude. What else do I got to say?
Who's directing Nuremberg? Because I've heard of it.
Nuremberg is... Well, it has a good cast. It is...
I mean, Sony Pictures Classics, that's a good sign.
Is it Mark O'Brien? That might be it. It's not telling me.
Here,
on this side, it won't tell me.
I'll say quick. James Vanderblit is what his name is.
Okay. Sentimental Value. If you guys don't know what that is, there's the blip of it.
All right.
I'm hearing that that's going to be a great movie. It's played at a couple places, and they're raving about it. Now You See Me.
People I follow are saying it's great.
The Running Man.
Keeper, Jake Ellie.
Another stacked weekend.
And Trap House. Trap House looks fun. This cast.
Got
Jack
Sophia
Champion,
Lillis. You got
Tony Dalton. I mean, that
seems pretty good.
But Running Man, Now You See Me. Which one are you going to see first?
Running Man.
Obviously. I can give less of a fuck about Now You See Me. And Keeper, that's a day one.
It would honestly be an interesting triple feature for me. Now You See Me, Running Man, and Keeper. That'd be interesting. I mean, I might take my parents to go see Now You See Me because they really enjoy the first two movies.
There's 4 here.
About a cough up a hairball like the Cat in the Hat. Hairball.
Oh, did you guys say that Cat in the Hat was delayed? Like
that was delayed until November next year.
Yeah. Wicked 2, David, Rental Family, and Sisu 2.
Give me Sisu 2 all day. Holy shit.
I mean, the first one was great, but I think what's really raising my skepticism with Sisu 2, we don't have a trailer.
It's premiering at Fantastic Fest, though, so we're going to be hearing about it soon. I want to say the first Sisu trailer didn't drop until, like, it was when John Wick 4 came out, and then
because that was the first time I saw the trailer was when I saw John Wick 4.
Yeah, and Sisu came out in May or April.
That was in April.
Yeah, so it was like a month difference. So, yeah,
I think they might be doing the same thing with the sequel.
It wouldn't really surprise me. Yeah,
but
the first one was fucking awesome. So
yeah, it's great.
How will Zootopia 2 affect Wicked for Good's box office?
I really don't know.
I don't think that Wicked for Good is going to make as much as the sequel make the same amount as the first one. I believe it'll probably be 150 million less. Even then, they're already breaking even with the first one, so this one is already just profit.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
I think Zootopia 2 is
2
probably going to do pretty well just because the first one made $1 billion. It's probably going to be this year's Moana 2.
Probably.
Yes. So
Eternity is coming out sometime in
Thanksgiving
November.
soon.
We aren't quite sure when.
We haven't heard anything about Thanksgiving too, so
yeah, that's
No.
not coming out this year.
that's
No.
not coming out this year at all.
Michael, it's not making $1 billion. Sorry, buddy.
Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
That one's more likely.
Yeah.
Like that one's like box office bank right there, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Wicked is not making $1 billion. If the first one didn't do it, the sequel definitely isn't doing it because it's completely different feel. It's a different feel than the first part of it. This
But-
one is more of a drama with a lot less songs, and it's less of a feel-good movie.
But Five Nights at Freddy's 2, though, will break even off of its opening weekend, though. That's for damn sure.
Yep. And I'm hoping it's a better movie. I'm hoping it's a better movie, and it leans into horror.
The first one was a horror movie.
Not as much as they showed. I was watching it and I'm like, this is more of a family drama to me. And I wasn't jumping, I wasn't unnerved, I wasn't scared. I was sitting there completely fine, and I'm a chicken shit when when it comes to horror. And I went on night one.
It's a PG-13 movie, man. It's a
Come on now.
What do you expect?
Well, I mean, PG-13 2010 was a different story. Insidious.
Okay, but like Five Nights at Freddy's, they're capitalizing on the kids that were going to go see it.
Exactly. And that's why I don't think that this is going to do... I think this is going to do the same thing, but the kids are a little bit older now, so they might be willing to scare them a little bit more, I'm hoping.
It could be.
We're bringing in Toy Freddy with this one, so...
Well, not just that. It looks more intense in general. So.
It does, yeah. It does look more intense.
I mean, shit, they got the withered animatronics.
I'm more excited for this one than I was the first one, now that I see the trailer. But
Canada? What the fuck is that?
Canada.
I've heard of that movie. It is going to theaters for like a Oscar push, but it's not going to get anything. That movie is actually available to rent right now, so you can just see it at home. Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Oh, yeah.
Silent Night, Deadly Night, the remake. Hamnet.
I don't care.
Ella McKay. This looks really good.
That one looks good. That one does look good.
That cast is very solid. I think
cast.
This has a shot to be a feel-good movie. And Scarlet is the movie I was talking about earlier. The only reason I say it is it's this. Every once in a while with the Oscars, we get like a Your Name, a Belle, stuff like that. And this could be this year's Belle.
Probably, yeah.
I can see that.
There's the big one. Avatar.
$2 billion right there, right in the bank.
$2 billion. $2 billion, yep. SpongeBob will make some money. It'll make some money. It's not going to make... I guarantee it.
It's not going to make Avatar numbers, though. We know that.
No. It's not even going to reach, I don't think, 250, 300 million. I don't think so. Unless SpongeBob is big overseas and like China, Japan, something, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, but it's not breaking even like opening weekend like Avatar Fire in Asheville.
No. And I'm looking forward to seeing more of Avatar because one, I haven't seen either film because I thought the first one looked when it first came out, and then I heard nothing but great things, and I said, "You want to know what? I'll just wait. This December, I'll just watch one day, and then the sequel." But I think that Avatar: Fire and Ash is going to be a good movie. SpongeBob, we'll see how it goes. As long as they don't have the same writers as the Netflix ones, we'll be all right.
I think it's being. I think what really is like making me so hesitant is written by the same person who did Smurfs.
We'll see though. We'll see. December 25th.
Anaconda.
Yeah.
Marty Supreme and The Coral are the three big ones. But
Return of the Living Dead.
Everything else doesn't really have a date yet. With Hollow Road, I think that
Great movie.
I've been wanting to see that. I don't know when it opens wide. This site doesn't have anything for it yet, so we'll see. We don't know when Knives Out 3 is coming to theaters, but we know it's going to come to theaters. I'm going to guess Thanksgiving weekend again.
I mean, it said on there it was December 12th. I think it said.
Yeah.
Yeah. On Netflix. Yep.
Yeah.
Great cast though. Really great cast. But there's everything for that. And to wrap the show up, oh, how sad. Horizon. Yep. And then a bunch of canceled movies that nobody even really cares about right now, like Exorcist Deceiver. Anybody? That was announced and then just canned.
I don't give a shit, but I care more now because Mike Flanagan is going to be doing one.
Give me that movie all day.
But let's take a look at the Netflix top 10 because this is intriguing. But I gotta pull a little bit. I gotta poke you guys with a little bit of a stick. Check out what's on Netflix. Check out what's on Netflix.
You.
But number one,
I hate you.
K-pop Demon Hunter. 2, this looks like a porn. It's called Fall For Me. That looks like a porn. I don't care what anybody says. 3, The Truth About Jesse Smollett. I don't care. Broke. The 355 is for some reason up there.
There's no way that's actually in the top 5. There's
that makes no fucking sense, dude. That movie's ass.
There's no fucking way. There's got to be so many chances that they're just like pushing that out there. That like, look what's on Netflix, guys. There's nobody watching that fucking movie. I'm sorry.
Like, there's way more people watching Anyone But You than the 355.
Yeah. But 6 is Happy Gilmore 2.
Not surprising.
Night Always Comes. Abandoned Man. Hotel Transylvania 3, and Fast and Furious Hobbs and Shaw.
I don't know how Hotel Transylvania 3 climbed back up there. That's kind of weird. Oh, wait. It's because Fix is from the same director.
I don't think it's that. I think it's because it came to Netflix just this past week, just like the 355 and Fast and Furious.
I think I'm gonna have to watch On Swift Horses. I've been wanting to see that one.
I've heard that's a great movie. I've heard it's very, very good. Did you watch Freelance? We all did. Didn't you, Mike?
I don't think I did. No.
I did. I fucking hated it.
I really enjoyed it. I thought it was dumb fun. I really thought it was dumb fun. But who watched Fix? I heard it was absolute cinema. Okay.
I think he's specifically talking to me. Yeah, shut the fuck up, Michael. That film was not funny. Like, rarely is there a comedy that fails to not only make me chuckle, but laugh. That's a rare occurrence. But I never laughed or chuckled one time.
Here we go, guys. Here we go. Here's what just came out on Netflix just in the last maybe 1 to 2 weeks and why it's on there. So Broke is a new release. Fall For Me is a Netflix original, but 355 just came out back to Netflix. So that's probably why it's on there. And everyone went, well, you want to know what? Let's just watch it because it's on there and we need something to watch before bed. That's what a lot of people do. A lot of people just watch it because it's the first thing that pops up on their recommended page.
I don't know why they would, honestly.
Well, with a lot of couples that I know that they're always like, I don't know what to watch. One just goes, okay, what's the first thing on the Netflix home screen? And they watch that.
I get that to an extent, but I just don't know why that would be somebody's first choice. Besides the fact that it's on the recommended, like the first thing that's on the recommended page.
Here's my thing. You have fucking Jurassic Park on Netflix right now. That was recently put on there.
You got Rise of the Beasts on there.
Yeah, that's not in the top 10.
Rise of the Beasts is not in the top 10?
Nope.
Okay, but that's not Jurassic Park, Luke.
I know, but like compared to the 355 is what I'm saying, Mike.
Okay, but that's not
Jurassic. You're not listening carefully, dude.
I heard what you said. I know what you said, Luke. And I'm saying it's not Jurassic Park.
Did I say it was, Mike? Did I say it was?
You're saying, why is it not in the top 10? I'm saying Jurassic Park, why is that not in the top 10? Because it's a fucking classic.
But I'm saying that one over the 355.
Yeah, I know. I understand.
All these movies just came out on Netflix. So I think once we get to like probably September 2nd, a lot of family movies drop on Netflix. So we'll have a lot of those maybe on Netflix for 3 or 4 days. I mean, holy shit. Shrek and Mario was on there for how long? 16, 17 weeks in a row in the Netflix top 10 because everybody was watching it. Hotel Transylvania, I don't know if 1 and 2 are on there, but if they want something, I guess it's family friendly enough. Just shove that on there for all the kids.
Right.
But with the Netflix top 10, it's nice to see what's on there because you never know what's going to be on there. K-pop Demon Hunters is going to be on there for a long while now. I believe they'll be number 1 for a long time. And Night Always Comes or whatever that was called. I've heard it was fine.
That'll be gone in a week.
Yeah.
That will be long forgotten in a week. But something like the 355, I don't know why that's on there other than it was the first thing that popped up. That's my only explanation.
Yeah.
But there's that, everybody. There's the episode, and what comment do we have here? Oh, okay. We're just gonna put that up there. It's all right. But there we go, everybody. There's the show. Like and subscribe for more. Subscribe to these guys. Plug your channels, guys.
Luke Ponto, you guys know where to find me. Got a watch along coming up for Misery next Sunday.
Mike's Film Fix. I don't have anything down the pipeline.
I got a lot of stuff with the other podcast coming soon. A lot of interviews coming. 2 interviews coming very, very soon. I got an interview with the director of Pools that I'm doing tomorrow. That'll be uploaded Wednesday. I got an interview with the director of the new horror movie Meat, which is making its festival rounds right now, and it'll be going wider probably next year. Check that out if you're interested in a very micro-budget horror movie. But until next time, everybody, I'll see all of you guys next time.
Peace.